Hey, I'm Patrick with Muse Storytelling. We just got back from filming a promo video for 50 Licks Ice Cream. Now, we were telling the story of how 50 Licks was created, an origin story. So we interviewed Chad, the owner, to hear his story. When it comes to an interview, the most common approach is to just lock off the tripod and let the camera roll. That's not always the wrong way, but it's important to understand that the movement of the camera, or lack thereof, affects how your audience feels. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about how giving subtle movements to your tripod during an interview actually creates a more human feeling for your audience. You might be asking, why would I add movement to my interview? And when we lock down a tripod, we create a static look that feels safe and produced. But in real life, humans, we move when we talk. And adding subtle movement to the tripod can add more of a human feel to it, making it feel more natural and genuine, which can actually lead to a deeper connection with the character. So first, let's start with the basics. We've got to get your tripod set. That means setting your camera to a height that makes sense for your story and your character. For example, how high you want your tripod to stand will depend on whether you want to make your character look powerful by going low and shooting up on them, or you want to make them look small by going high and shooting down on them. Or perhaps you want to make them feel relatable and you're going to meet them at eye level. Then we need to balance our camera so that when you let go, the camera isn't jerking up or jerking down. Next, adjust the tension on your tripod head to allow for that really smooth movement. There are two methods to tripod movement, what we like to call the Mulumba and the Zucchini. And I know those can sound like nonsense words, but the experience of each sound actually reflects the feeling that each technique adds to the shot. Listen to the word Mulumba. It's really soft and rolling, right? And an interview is shot using the Mulumba technique, we feel really calm or happy.
We want to be a place where the ice cream is perfect and delicious. I don't do stuff for gimmick value or shock value. We have things that are unique that nobody else does, but they're all there because they're delicious.
Zucchini, on the other hand, is very harsh and edgy. An interview that's shot using the Zucchini technique will feel anxious and tense.
There was a 2-week period where I was the only employee in the shop, and I worked double shifts 7 days a week, 14 days.
One final note to keep in mind. No matter whether you're going for the Mulumba or the Zucchini, keep your movement random. If you do the same pattern, like a constant clockwise motion, your audience is going to quickly get annoyed. Now, like any skill, mastering tripod interview movement takes practice. So go out there, think through your story, and really unlock that tripod and start moving your camera like you want to move your audience.